growing my stock portfolio to $1 million. So basically, my 1,528 investment into American Airlines call options is down 25.13%. In other words, I'm down $384 on this position so far. And pretty much, I'm pretty happy where American Airlines is heading towards. Basically, we're above the 9-day moving average, the 50, and the 20-day moving average. And so what does that mean to me? Basically, that means to me that as long as, American Airlines is above all of those three moving averages, then I feel like we'll see a continuation towards the uptrend for American Airlines. I feel like the next step that American Airlines has to do now is to reach the 180 or 200-day moving average. And I personally feel like if we break both of those moving averages, then we could see a continuation of further uptrend for American Airlines. Possibly we could reach my personal price target of either $13. And if I'm feeling really confident, I could reach my high expectation price target of $14. But so far, so good, right? I was actually this close to actually selling out the position back when, American Airlines was down all the way to like 907. And, I was starting to feel like, I don't know, like scared for a moment. And, I was starting to feel like, okay, maybe American Airlines, stocks, or I guess like airline stocks in general are probably the best, the best option to go with. So I was like, honestly, next time I'm just gonna go with the mega cap stock companies only, and so that way I don't have to worry about like, oh, is this small market cap company gonna go up eventually, or is it just gonna keep going down and down, right? But I'm really happy where American Airlines is at right now. Personally, I feel like what today happened, which was it was down 2.05%, and I basically feel like that was kind of like a healthy correction for American Airlines. And if you kind of look at the graph, right, it's kind of doing like a little staircase in a way. So I personally feel possibly, if it's possible, right, American Airlines could reach a price target of, my personal price target of $13. And if I'm feeling really confident, I could, wait until American Airlines reaches that price target, my personal price target of $14. But that's pretty much it. Let's get, what's next, right? Like, how did the stock market do? And basically, the overall, market did pretty good, except for Google, that position I keep talking about, right? I personally feel like, if I hadn't put my money into American Airlines, I would have put it into Google, but that's pretty much late. I'm just gonna have to wait it out and see what happens. And I know eventually, down in the, later on, I feel like there will always be an opportunity, and I feel like, I'm not stuck, right? I feel like, eventually there has to be a mega cap stock in the future that will have to, be tremendously down. And I feel like that's how the stock market is generally. There always has to be a single stock, whether it be a small, mid, large, or mega cap stock. For whatever reason, it always has to be down. And, sometimes those stocks make a comeback, and sometimes they don't make a comeback. Or, they take a longer time to make a comeback. But generally speaking, right, I'm sorry. Generally, from what I've analyzed and, from the past studies that I've done with mega cap stocks, is that generally mega cap stocks are the ones that give you like the best returns, obviously, because they're more profitable, they're sustainable, they have better, I guess, financials in a way. And basically, I did like a study. Basically, I analyzed like what was it, like 4 mega cap stocks. And when I saw that they were in a buying opportunity, I bought the buying opportunity, not with real money, but with paper trading money. And I kind of saw a return with the mega cap stocks, like at an average return of 10% almost. And I don't know, I just feel like my next trade will have to be a mega cap stock in the future. So right now, basically Google is below the all of the moving averages, but looking at on the weekly chart, right now it looks like Google is trying its best to not break that 147 level of support. Now if Google does break that support, then I personally feel like the next level of support could be around the 130 140 level, sort of. But honestly, I'm just waiting for to see if Google can break through the 50-day moving average. And if Google can break through the 50-day moving average, I'll try to basically the next step would be Google now has to use the 50-day moving average as support. So basically, if Google bounces off the 50-day moving average, then we could possibly see a continuation towards the uptrend for Google. But we will have to see. Basically, we have to wait until Google on the weekly chart breaks the 50-day moving average. If it's successful, good. Then we'll see a continuation towards the uptrend for Google. And so SPY, how did SPY do, right? So today SPY was up 0.44%. It tried breaking the 50-day moving average, but you can see it failed. And so what's next from here? So basically the next step is that SPY has to break the 50-day moving average. If it fails, then obviously my next support level that I'm looking out for SPY is around the 542 level. And then if it breaks 542, then I'll be on the lookout for the 539 level of support. But that's basically it for SPY. Basically, it needs to break the 50-day moving average so we can see a continuation towards the uptrend for SPY. And we could possibly see an all-time high for SPY soon, right? But who knows, right? And so I'm just going to talk quickly about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is doing tremendously well. It's above the 9-day moving average. And the next step is for, Bitcoin has to break the 20-day moving average so we can see further uptrend of Bitcoin. If it gets rejected by the 20-day moving average, then I think Bitcoin will try to use the 9-day moving average as support. And if it uses the 9-day moving average as support, then we could possibly see it once again, right? Bitcoin break the 20-day moving average for further uptrend, right? And that's pretty much it. Basically, the investment of American Airline call options basically my American Airline call options are worth $1,528, but they're currently down 25.13%. In other words, I'm down $384. But that's pretty much it. I'll keep updating you guys with this whole thing, right? I'm gonna try to bring a new series to the channel. I'm not sure what to call it, but hopefully you guys do enjoy it, and I'll update you guys what that new series will be. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did well, and if you guys did well, good job. And if you didn't, that's fine. There's always another day for whether it be trading or investing into the stock market. That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, take care and bye.